Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another. I got another question for y'all, and this is a serious question because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in this world every single day. The school system is messed up. The government don't care about us. They make us go to school for 12 years just so we can be a slave on a 9 to 5 job, just so we can like work a job that we don't even love. They don't want us to question reality. But I got a question for y'all. This is a video about children. This is a video about the youth. I got a question for y'all. It doesn't make a difference if you have kids, and it doesn't make a difference if you don't have kids. Do I have kids? No, I don't. But I want to talk with y'all about this. Is it scary to have kids in this new generation? You know what I mean? Because for them to like try to force all of these homosexual agendas on the youth when it comes down to school, like they got kids learning about gender identity, all types of stuff. Because I mean, when it comes down to the school system, they want to like indoctrinate the youth, and that's another thing too. Like when it comes down to the school system here in America, when it comes down to like forcing the kids to stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, just stuff like that. I mean, so and sometimes some teachers, because I remember back when I was in elementary school standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem, there would be times where the teacher would even make us sing the national anthem. There would be times where the teacher will make us sing the Star Spangled Banner. Like, seeing that's another thing too. Like when it comes down to some of these kids and some of these kids' culture, like for example, Haitians, Zos. I mean, when it comes down to the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner, I mean, they're not gonna stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance because their culture is not, it's not really like a part of their culture. And you see, for them to be indoctrinated, it does seem like it is a form of disrespect towards their culture. And you see that, but that's the thing. That's how they do it in the school systems here in America. You know what I mean? But like with all this stuff that they be teaching the youth, programming the youth with, like they try to force a student to like talk a certain way, but you see, the student may not be able to talk that way because of their accent. You know what I mean? And you see, it's a form of disrespect towards their culture, but you see, that's what they do when it comes down to the school system. They want to indoctrinate the youth. They want to program them. They want to brainwash them. You know what I mean? But if you ask me to answer the question, is it scary to have kids in this new generation? Yes, it is. I do feel that it's scary because it seems to me like the kids in the future, with all the stuff that keep on happening with the artificial intelligence, with the robots taking over, it seems like in the future there's gonna be a lot of people suffering. You know what I mean? But and we just have to wake up. We have to wake up and we have to come together. I mean, when it comes down to me making these videos, these motivational videos, and even with the hip hop videos where I'm talking about how messed up the music industry is, it takes guts to talk about this stuff. It takes guts. And yeah, I understand that I may piss people off, but so be it. At the end of the day, at least I'm trying to help. And sometimes when you're trying to help, it requires you to be brutally honest to the people, to the point that people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to like wake up and realize that with the way they've been living their life has all been a lie. I mean, nobody is sent to this world to work a 9 to 5 job that they don't even love. Nobody is here on this earth to do something for a living that they hate. I mean, if that's the case, then why do we even exist? Why were we even born in the first place? But you see, this is the type of mindset, these are the type of questions they don't want you to ask. They want you to accept everything for what it is. They don't want you to question nothing. They don't want you to be a why person. I mean, that's what the big problem is at. I mean, when it comes down to the school system, they want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers. But yo, it's really a scary time to have kids in this new generation. And you see, even in hip hop, even in the rap music, like they be having these rappers rap about all of this drug usage and all of this shooting and killing, and it influences the youth to do this type of stuff. Because, like I said, look, that white rapper, Little Mabu. I've done a couple of videos about him before. Little Mabu, to me, he's nothing but another Slim Jesus rapping about a life that he's not about at all. His career is gonna end early because he's not about that life. But then I mean, at the end of the day, he's a young man. He's a young man. He's young and he's naive, but still, his career is not gonna last long if he keeps on rapping about a life that he's not about at all. His career is not gonna last long. If his career ends, I'm not gonna be surprised. But yeah, it's a scary time to have kids in this new generation. I mean, don't get me wrong, having a kid is a beautiful thing. Having a kid is a beautiful thing. Having a kid is a blessing. All I'm saying is that with all this stuff that keeps on going on in this world, like with the school system, because I told y'all this over and over again, it's better for you to homeschool your kids. It's better for kids to be homeschooled. Yes, it's better to homeschool your kids, like, with all this stuff that they trying to program the youth with. But yeah, let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me. Drop me a comment in the comment section. Do you feel that it's scary to have kids in this new generation? Yeah, let's have an open discussion about this. Drop me a comment in the comment section. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.